few things you're going to need is your oil, 5W30, prefer Castrol, and the oil filter housing wrench cap. That is to remove the oil filter cap. Your oil filter, OEM. All these parts I will put in the description, and most of the parts I bought off FCP Euro. The oil filter comes with an O-ring, a rubber O-ring. A pair of gloves. You also need some sort of container to collect the old oil, and also you can use it to measure how much has come out, and a funnel. These are two front jack points, which are part of the subframe. Make sure to always use jack stands at these points here. Anytime you're working underneath the car, the jack, let alone, is not enough. You need jack stands. You'll need a 17mm socket wrench to undo the sump drain plug. Also, prior to letting the oil drain out, you want to let the car run for about 5 to 10 minutes, so it's nice and warm. Putting the oil filter cap out, I use degreaser. You can just use wipes if you need, but I really wanted to give all the deposits that were at the bottom a good clean out. A little bit tricky to get this rubber O-ring off. I found using a nail to get underneath the lip useful. Measure your old oil and put it into the and try to get everything into the old container, unlike me. So it measured about 4.2 litres, which came out minus whatever fell on the floor. And I gave my drain sump plug a bit of a clean with a wire brush to get all that burnt oil off. You want to lubricate the new rubber O-ring for the oil filter cap, preferably with new oil. And what you want to do is put the new oil filter onto the existing lip. Push hard and make sure it's flush. The lip should be sitting comfortably within the diameter of the filter. in the manual it states that the max fill volume is 5.5 litres. You never want to overfill the engine with oil. I'm going to replace the amount that came out, and I'm marking that amount on the new oil. Roughly 4 litres and 4.5 is my max. But you should always fill until you can see on the dipstick the oil fill. It may take a few times for it to show up on the dipstick. So I recommend running your engine after you've filled up with oil, and never not driving it, but just giving it a few 5 minutes run to get the oil around the engine, and just keep checking the dipstick, keep filling 0.5 increments until you're happy with where it's sitting on the dipstick. In my case, I was happy it was sitting in between halfway of the minimum and maximum mark on the dipstick, and I left it there. I didn't bother to go up to max, as filling above max or near max I wanted to avoid. The reason being is if you overfill the engine with oil, it can become too pressurized and can blow seals and blow the turbo. So it's an expensive mistake that can be easily be avoided. This video is simply a guide, and I recommend you work at your own risk. This is simply how I've done it, and everyone's different. But I hope you feel a little bit more comfortable at doing it yourself and changing the oil on your Volvo S60 R.